Have you ever felt like your emotions control you instead of the other way around? Like one moment you're fine, and then the next minute you're overwhelmed by anger, sadness, and anxiety. But what if I told you that there's a simple method that will help you regain control? It's called Lated. And by the end of this video, you'll have a powerful tool that will help you gain control and master your regulation of your emotions in real time. We wake up in a good mood, and then all of a sudden, something happens. Now we're in a completely bad mood. But when we don't process emotions properly, we act impulsively. We do things without thinking. The root cause from this can be several factors, but I'm going to name a few. Self-criticism, perfectionist, self-judgment, unresolved childhood trauma, and emotional trauma that you never processed and dealt with, knowing how to respond, and self-sabotage. If we do not properly control our emotions and react in a processing type way, we end up responding in a way that can cause harm to ourselves or harm to someone else. So let's discuss LATED. And this acronym will actually help you how to regulate your emotions and then live a life where you don't just try to erase the emotion, but master the emotions. So let's dive into it. If you are new here, I'm Keisha Jackson. Welcome to Self-Love Sanctuary, where healing meets holistic living. I hope that you would like, subscribe, and share this content. So let's get into it. We're going to start with L. Listen to your emotions. Your emotions are messengers, not your enemy. Ask yourself in the moment, what am I feeling in this moment and why? When something occurs, take a deep breath, breathe, process the emotion, and then give yourself a moment before you respond. If we respond too soon, we respond impulsively. And when we respond impulsively, we escalate a situation that would cause more damage than you take another moment, stop, breathe, and process what has just happened. Number 2, knowledge without judgment. It's okay to acknowledge that you are pissed off. It's okay to acknowledge that you are upset. When we're in denial, we prohibit the process to overcoming what that emotion is. So acknowledging without judgment, acknowledging it without you feeling like I'm a failure. I keep getting upset. I can't do this. There is just no point of me even trying. Acknowledge that you have the emotion and acknowledge the fact that this is a situation. Pay attention to what triggers you, but we have to be self-aware that this is happening. So when you acknowledge without judgment on yourself, you put yourself at a better place to being able to calm down. So, A, acknowledge without judgment. The next one, T, think before responding. How many of us respond to whatever the emotion is, whether it's anger, anxiety, fear, whatever it could possibly be? How many of us respond before thinking? Guilty. About over a year ago, I was to a place where I saw myself being so angry and overwhelmed that it actually did something to the body. When I actually responded before thinking, my brain went into a fight or flight where I began to feel my heart flutter. You do not want to think Respond before thinking, because all it's going to do is lead to body dysfunction, brain dysfunction, and you're going to go into another mode. Some people get so overwhelmed, they get to a place of faint. Some people get so overwhelmed and angry, they black out. So it is very important to think before responding. The next one is E. Express in a healthy way. How many of us respond and express ourselves in a way that's just going to escalate the situation? Most of us respond and say, I'm sick of this, blah, blah, blah. Some of us curse people out. Some of us get to a place that we're dangerous, we're ready to fight. But how many of us actually express ourselves without all of that? Can you express without cursing someone out? Can you express without getting loud and defensive? A lot of us are defensive because a lot of us lack the control and we lack the confidence within us because we're so caught off guard of what's going on. So a lot of this is all about how we respond to situations that comes in our lives. Can we overcome what comes? When self-doubt comes, how to respond. If someone puts you on spot and makes you upset, how do you respond? Can you respond in a controlled way and seeing if you control the emotion of you without responding and going out the handle, being pissed off, getting ready to cut somebody out, getting ready to fight somebody, even if it comes to a friend, family, husband or wife, even your boss. If we think before we respond, we can de-escalate a situation and actually have the time to process and then go express it in a better way that we can actually have a positive outcome. But if you pissed off and you're going to actually go talk to your boss, tell your boss, look, I feel like you're treating me unfairly, which you have a right to. But if you go right off in the moment of the emotion, you're going to end up getting fired. And how many of us need our job today? A lot of us. It's okay to be able to respond and express yourself, but find emotional regulation. Find a way to be able to express yourself in a positive way, a calm way. If you're one of the ones that actually are easily to get pissed off, then you need to practice deep breathing techniques. Be able to control the way you respond right off. Breathe, take a moment, step back, walk away, and then come back. The last one, D, decide how you move forward. After you have left, you come back, you have processed it, you have calmed down, you have gotten yourself under control. Decide if it needs a response. Not everything needs a response. Not everything needs to be discussed at that time. If it does not align with your vision, your goals for yourself, sometimes it's just better to walk away and then at a later time, discuss the matter. Not everyone needs some type of closure in that moment. So decide how you move forward. Will this help me or will this hurt me? A lot of times we do things in the moment and it end up hurting us or hurting the next person. And once you say it, you can't take it back. So we have to come to a place, realign, process, and then bring about the expressing and then decide how to move forward. This sounds so simple. And I guarantee you, if you follow these steps, this simple but powerful tool will help you regulate your emotions. And it'll have you to a better place on how you respond to people. But even not for people, even how you respond to yourself. When you mess up, how do you respond to yourself? Do you beat yourself up? Do you call yourself names? Do you think negative yourself? Do you bring your low energy, your low spirit down on yourself? If you do, work on this acronym, LATED. If this has resonated with you, please comment below. And until next time, remember that you are worthy of love and healing. See you soon.